Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cinemojis. I'm your host, David Jindoian, and we got another good one for you today. So let's go ahead and bring in today's guests. We've got one of the hosts of Left Side, Strong Side, Notorious by Chance, and The Dark Horse, Chance Ellison, and one of the hosts of the Most Dangerous podcast, Travis Fishburn. Gentlemen, How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm excited to be here to play like an actual Cinemojis match.
An actual one, yeah. For those that know, in my previous iteration on the old channel, Chance has been on a couple times, but I've only pigeonholed him to play Khan in animation-only matches.
which is fun. I love playing Khan. I'm excited to play the actual game now.
You mean you're tired of answering just animation? Come on.
I'm gonna be tired of it. I know other things, so.
You sure about that? We'll find out.
I was gonna say he's littered the entire match with animation.
Yeah, it's all animation matches like in this. You're gonna find out 5 questions in, and you're like, wait, there's only.
Wait a minute.
Son of a bitch. And then surprise, Khan is actually back. No.
I think it'd be cool if you didn't say it was animation up front. You say 90s drama, but it's actually it sounds like The Lion King. Every question is an animated movie, but the genre is different. An actual genre, yeah.
Wonder how many I can actually sneak in like that.
Looking like 2000 sci-fi, Titan AE.
Animation is not a genre; it's a medium.
Oh, that's fair. True. That is a medium. Yeah, that is a good point. Something to think about. Something to trick somebody. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got. I've got Khan backstage, and you're preaching to the choir for him. He's raising his hands up.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Well, I think without that, I have no other segue. So let's go ahead and just roll right into the match if you guys are ready.
Cool.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's go ahead and begin round number 1. All right. So the way round number 1 is going to work, there are 5 questions. You boys are going to answer at the same time. So we got your whiteboards. I'm going to give you the decade and genre as your starting point. You're going to give me the movie title. Whoever gets the question correct gets a point and then has the opportunity to answer a bonus question worth an additional point. There's no stealing since you're answering at the same time. Throughout the entirety of the match, you guys have 3 hints. You can ask for specific year, director, or actor. In the case of round number 1, we're looking kind of like at top build or top tier. So does that, any questions?
I'm good. Ready to go.
All right.
No, it's good.
So with that, we'll start with question number 1. We're into 90s thriller. You have a bullet train, masks, stolen list, a hanging stunt, and spies. And then when you guys are ready, just kind of hold up your board so I know kind of you're set.
You said this was 90s thriller?
90s thriller. You have a bullet train, masks, stolen list, a hanging stunt, and spies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I kind of forgot to mention at top, but it's not a hard time limit, but you get about a minute or so per question, give or take.
Okay.
Looking for a hint, or you got it now?
Got it now.
Okay. So we'll start with Chance first.
Happy 30th anniversary, Mission Impossible.
Yeah. And Travis?
My first Brian De Palma film, Mission Impossible.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like it's
I feel like that's a common answer.
Would have been the first. It definitely wasn't, Carrie.
Yeah. All right, so bonus question goes to both of you. Ethan Hunt is given a plastic explosive that looks like what food item? Okay, I think you're both ready. I can't tell with Travis. Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
So let's start with Chance again.
Gum.
Okay. Travis?
All right. Had a hell of a time trying to make this work in the video game. It was gum.
That is correct. It is gum. Look at that. Question number 2. We're going into 2000s action. You have money laundering, fairies, a clown, explosives, and a bat. Okay. Think you're both ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Travis, if you could just hold the board up a little higher so I know it's actually...
Sure.
That helps me just to know if you're still thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're kind of looking in the distance. I'm like, I can't tell if you're thinking.
All right.
All good.
I'm good.
I don't want to jump the gun, that's why. All right, so we'll start with you then, Travis.
All right. It's The Dark Knight.
That is correct. Chance?
This is a lot harder. The Dark Knight.
There you go. Yeah, it's harder when it's not just animation, huh?
It is harder.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not just superhero.
All right, bonus question goes to both of you again. What is the slogan for Harvey Dent's campaign? I can hear you both writing furiously. I love it. All right, start with Travis again.
All right. I think Harvey's got a lawsuit against Ted Lasso because it's I believe in Harvey Dent.
Chance.
Fuck, I trust Harvey Dent.
Oh, so close. It is I believe in Harvey Dent. Travis with a 1-point lead now. Scores 4-3. Going into question number 3. We're into 70s comedy western. You have a new railroad, an attorney general, an alcoholic gunslinger, forced out of town, and a new sheriff. Okay, we'll start with Chance
Blazing Saddles.
and Travis.
Blazing Saddles.
That is correct. Look at you both going toe for toe in those questions. Next bonus question for both of you. What toy was Hedley Lamar looking for in his bathtub? Okay, we'll start with Chance
Said a horse.
and Travis.
I said rubber duck.
A little closer, it was actually his froggy.
Ah.
Looking for his froggy.
I nearly put rubber duck too. It seemed too obvious.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4. We're moving on into 2010s drama. You have a prestigious school, bloodied hands, an angry teacher, sheet music, and a drummer. I think Chance finished writing before I even got to the second emoji. All right, we'll start with Travis this time.
Whiplash.
That is correct. Chance?
Yeah, I saw angry drums at Whiplash.
It's a good bet, yeah. That is correct. All right, bonus question, both of you one more time. Who is Andrew's favorite jazz drummer? So who is Andrew's favorite jazz drummer? Okay, I think, are you both ready? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, we'll start with Travis again.
All right. This is not the right answer. I put Neil Peart.
Okay. That is incorrect. Chance?
Nope.
I said Bob Ellis.
You had the right first initial. It's Buddy Rich.
Fuck!
I
Sounds
just
like
had
you
to
might
name
have
a
had that in your
drummer.
head. I can't. All right. So after that, the score is 6-5 in favor of Travis going into the last question. And like we talked about, we're going into 2000s animated.
Oh boy. Oh god.
You can't escape it, man. You have a child, a cyclops, a factory, secret doors, and screams.
Can I hear the emojis again?
You sure can. You've got a child, a cyclops, a factory, secret doors, and screams.
Oh, fucking duh.
I was gonna say, if you got this one wrong, that would have been impressive. All right, let's see what Chance has.
It's because I don't hear them referred to as Cyclops, Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
And Travis?
Monsters Inc.
That is correct. All right. Going into the last bonus question for both of you. What monster do Mike and Sully meet when they are banished?
Not where I thought you were going to go with this one.
I know Cyclops is technically a little misleading, but at the same time, he does have just one eye.
No, like
so.
it's right, but I just never heard him called. I didn't hear him called a Cyclops.
By that logic, like half of the minions are Cyclops.
That's true.
It's fair, yeah. I might steal that, actually. I might use that for a
Minions and monsters, baby.
All right, let's start with Chance again.
Abominable snowman.
And Travis.
Yep. Abominable snowman.
Abominable snowman. Don't worry, it's lemon. It's fine. All right, with that, the score is Travis with 8, Chance with 7, going into round number 2. So the way round number 2 is going to work, still got 5 questions. I'm going to give you decade and genre as your starting point. However, we're now going with 3 emojis to describe the plot of the film. Questions are now worth 5 points. If you need more context, you can ask for the 2 extra emojis. It just drops the point value from 5 to 2. You still have all your hints. Both of you still have all 3 of your hints, actually. So you can still ask for a specific year, director, or actor. We're in round number 2, so we're going kind of second tier actor. And once again, no stealing, so you're both answering at the same time.
Okay.
So we're going to go into question number 1. We're into 80s action. You have The Jungle, Elite Commandos, and Heat Vision. You guys are going real quick. I love it. Let's start with Travis this time.
All right. Put Predator.
That is correct. Chance?
Predator.
That is correct. Well done. And just to give you some context, if you were to go to the 5 emojis, your other 2 emojis would have been invisibility and an alien. All right. Question number 2. We're going into 2010's crime comedy. You have a multi-billionaire, an investigation, and overlooked cops. So you have a multi-billionaire, an investigation, and overlooked cops. 2010's comedy crime.
Crime comedy in the 2010s. Holy shit. I got one in my head, but I don't know.
You still have your hands, so you can also ask for the extra emojis. That's totally up to you. Looks like Travis is locked in.
Yep, I'm taking a swing.
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna take the extra emojis.
Okay, so Travis, you're gonna stay locked in then?
All right. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I mean, you can also go
Yeah,
with the
I'm
extra.
very-
It's up to you. So
No,
all right.
I want to do it.
Taking a swing. I love it. All right. Your other 2 emojis, you have multi-billionaire, an investigation, overlooked cops, bushes, and a peacock.
Son of a bitch.
Travis looks pretty good with it, happy with his choice, I think.
Because I nearly took a swing on this too.
All right, let's start with you, Chance.
Yeah, it's the other guys.
That is the other guys. Travis?
Yep. The other guys.
The other guys. That is correct.
I don't remember the billionaire in that movie. That's what my hang-up was.
I forget the actor's name. Basically, like, he's the one that's involved in the conspiracy that with the shelving or the
Right,
awning
yeah.
thing and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A very loose plot. All right. So with that, Travis, you have 18. Chance, you've got 14. We're going right into question number 3. We're into 2000s Western. You've got a sheriff, a tracking device, and a briefcase. A lot of sheriffs in Westerns. It's kind of hard to avoid not saying it. All right. Start with... Travis, are you ready? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Start with Chance.
No Country for Old Men.
That is correct for 5 points. Travis?
No Country for Old Men.
Nice. Great pull, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Show you the other 2 emojis so you know it's that. You also would have had a hitman and a coin flip.
There's no emoji for like the cattle.
The cattle stun gun or
the
the
Captain
cattle
Bolt pistol.
All right, and just to call it back to Monsters Inc., the score is 23-19 in favor of Travis. Can't escape it. Can't escape it, Chance. Animation is just following you everywhere. All right, next question, number 4. We're going to 90s comedy sci-fi.
Okay.
90s comedy sci-fi, or as a friend once called it, laughs and spacecrafts.
Okay.
So you got a spaceship, a convention, and celebrities. Okay. Let's start with Travis.
All right, it's one of my favorite Star Trek movies. It's Galaxy Quest.
That is correct. And Chance?
Yeah, Galaxy Quest.
Nice. Well done. And your other 2 emojis for this particular one would have been aliens and a TV show. So, score is now 28-24. Going into the last question here, we're going into 2000s crime drama. You have a rookie, a corrupt partner, and a ride-along. All right, we'll start with Chance.
Training Day.
That is correct. Travis?
Training Day.
Training Day. Well done, guys. Smoked that round. Last 2 emojis for this would have been Dirty Money and King Kong.
Nice.
All right, score is now 33-29. Travis with a 4-point lead, rolling right into round number 3. All right, so the way round number 3 is going to work, there are 5 questions. Travis, you're in the lead, so you're going to have opening power of choice. You pick a number between 1 and 5. I then tell you how many emojis... I'm sorry, then you tell me how many emojis you'd like to answer the question in.
Mm-hmm.
Point value are at 5 emojis, it's 2 points. 4 emojis is 4 points. 3 emojis is 6 points. 2 emojis is 8 points. And 1 emoji is 10. So incrementally 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points as you drop down from 5 to 1 emojis. You basically bid back and forth until the other player bows out, in which case that player is answering alone. There is stealing in this, in a sense, so if you get the question incorrect, your opponent will automatically get half of the points available. They get a free guess. If they get the question correct, then they get the full points available. One time in the round, if your opponent gets the question incorrect, you can choose to double down, but if you do double down and you get the question wrong, no half points. So if it's worth, if you double it up from 10, you get 20 points. If you get it wrong, you get 0, no half points on that. You both still have all 3 of your hints. You can ask for a specific year, director. In this case of round number 3, we're in 3rd tier or lower tier actor. However, in round number 3, you can also add an additional emoji. So if you burn a hint, you can add an additional emoji to the question, which does not change the point value. So, any questions? I can always clarify on that. But with that, Travis, opening bid to you, 1 through 5. What would you like to start with?
I will go with 4.
All right. Question 4 is going to be 90s action. How many emojis would you like to open with?
Again, I will say 4.
4 emojis. All right, Chance.
Okay, so just to be clear, so if I say, if I give him the question, he gets 4 emojis, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So I'll say 3.
Okay. Travis.
All right, I'm going to try 2.
Okay. Chance, would you like to go to 1 or have him answer?
Go to 1.
Going to 1. All right. So, question goes to you, Chance.
Okay.
For 10 points, your 1 emoji for 90s action, you have an island.
Shit.
You still have all 3 of your hints then. So,
I will use a hint, and I'll take the director.
okay. The director for this is Michael Bay.
That's what I was thinking.
It's not the island.
It's not the island, but I'm pretty sure it is The Rock.
For 10 points, that is The Rock. Nice pull. Score is now 39-33 in favor of Chance. And just to kind of show you what the other emojis for this would have been, you had island, you've got hostages, a rogue general, an ex-prisoner, and chemical weapons. So Chance, power choice is now yours. 1, 2, 3, or 5. What would you like?
Let's go 5.
Okay, you're going into 2020's fantasy comedy. How many emojis would you like for 2020's fantasy comedy?
Fantasy comedy of the 2020s. 5.
Okay. I love it. You went from 1 to now you're just like, I got it. Sorry, Travis, what would you like?
I'll try 3.
Okay. Chance, would you like to go to 2 or 1 or have him answer?
I would like to go to 2.
Okay.
All right.
Travis, would you like to go to 1?
I will have him try it because I'm not confident with one.
Okay. So 2
in that.
emojis for Chance, potentially 8 points for this question. Chance, your 2 emojis for this are horses and abs.
Fantasy comedy, horses and abs.
2020's fantasy comedy.
2020's fantasy comedy, horses and abs.
Horses and abs. Horses and abs.
Horses and abs. Horses and abs. Horses and abs.
Just keep saying it. Maybe the words will lose all meaning eventually.
Eventually. Horses and abs. Okay, just be clear. If I whiff on this, he can steal it for.
So he gets 4 points automatically. If he
Got
gets
it.
the question correct, he can get 8 points.
Gotcha, okay.
On his guess, yeah. Or he can double down, which doubles it or makes it worth 0 if he gets it wrong as well.
Do I burn another hint? This is my question. And this is gonna be like a lower tier actor if I take.
This will be like the 3rd tier, lower tier, yeah, compared to the first 2 rounds.
Gotcha. Okay. It's always nice to get the rules as you're playing the game.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's a lot to throw at you, so I'm fine repeating them anytime. So.
Give me one more hint.
Okay, burning your second hint. What would you like? You can ask for a specific year, director, actor, or another emoji.
Give me an actor.
Actor? Okay.
Yeah.
Kate McKinnon.
Horses, abs, fantasy comedy with Kate McKinnon.
Nailing it so far, yeah.
Horses, abs. Barbie.
For 8 points. That is correct. Navigated that well. I think Travis knew that one. I can.
Yeah, I was like, oh. I
You
feel
had a
like,
horrible poker face, man.
yeah. I was like, the shirt I'm wearing is made by the same people who made that.
I was gonna say
Was
you're
it
very
actually?
much in theme with the. All right, Chance. Score now is 47 for you, 33 for Travis. 3 questions left. Oh, and just to show you the other emojis in this case, you would have had horses, abs, SUVs, beach, and patriarchy.
Oh, thank God I didn't take an extra emoji. Although director would have
Director would have really narrowed it down.
That would have sealed it for me, but yeah, I got it.
All right, so 1, 2, or 3. Where do you want to go now?
Let's go 1.
Okay, you're going to 90s comedy. What emojis would you like?
I like the strategy, Travis. I'm gonna go 4.
Okay, Travis.
All right, I'll go to 2.
Okay. Chance, would you like to go to 1?
I'll let you have this one.
Okay. So 2 emojis to Travis, 8 points on the board. 90s comedy. Travis, your 2 emojis are. Oh, did I freeze?
One frozen wasteland later.
All right, Travis, your 2 emojis for 90s comedy are a can of tuna and murder. Oh, shit. I think I'm still cutting out.
I can hear you.
Okay. Might be on a delay, though. Let's see.
A lot of boring math later.
All right, I think I'm going to take a hint
Okay.
with
You can do a specific year, director, actor, or another emoji.
I will take another emoji.
Okay. So you got can of tuna, murder, and tire marks.
Oh, okay. All right, I will say it's my cousin Vinny.
For 8 points. That is correct.
Thank God.
Well navigated. So to show your other emojis for this particular one, you would have also had an inexperienced lawyer and a car expert. So with that, the score is now 47 for Chance, 41 for Travis. 2 questions left. Travis, you got power of choice now.
Okay.
Question 2 or 3, where do you want to go?
3.
Okay. 3 is going to be 2000s drama. How many emojis would you like? 2000s drama.
Let's go with 4.
Okay. Chance?
How many points is it worth right now?
4 emojis would be 4 points.
Go ahead and take it, Travis.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Little game theory here. I love it. All right. So 4 points, 4 emojis for Travis. Travis, your 4 emojis for 2000s drama. You've got money, a preacher, a deaf son, and oil.
All right. I wanna take a swing at what I think the 5th emoji would have been after I answer.
Okay.
There will be blood.
That is correct for 4 points. What do you think the last emoji is?
Is there an emoji for a milkshake?
There is close enough emoji for a milkshake. You know what? It doesn't count for anything, but I'm going to give you a little plus on that one.
All right.
That's a good one. So with that, Travis, your score is now 47 for Chance, 45 for you, going into the last question. Chance, you've got 1 hint left. Travis, you've got 2 hints left. The last question for Travis to open the bidding on is going to be 2010's crime. So how many emojis would you like, Travis, for 2010's crime?
All right. Again, I'll go with 4.
Okay.
Chance
Chance?
crime. 3.
Travis? Potentially 6 points for
Yeah.
Chance right now.
All right. I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay.
Give me the ball. 1.
Force in his hand. I love it. All right.
All right.
One emoji to
Can I go to
Chance.
0?
I don't have a way of going to 0, no.
Yes.
I haven't figured out a way to make that work because you're literally blind guessing any movie, really.
I'll guess with no emojis.
Yeah. All right, so 1 emoji, 2010's crime, going to Chance. Your 1 emoji is agencies working together.
2010's crime agencies working together. 2010's crime agencies working together.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to burn my last hint.
All right, kind of thought you would. What would you like?
2010's crime
Specific
agencies.
year, director, actor, or another emoji?
Let's go director.
Director,
Yes.
Denis Villeneuve.
Sicario.
For 10 points and the win. That is correct.
Thank God.
Way to go. Nicely navigated with your hints there. Your other emojis for this would have been revenge, a hitman, a drug cartel, and crossing borders.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right. So with that, final score, Chance 57, Travis 45. Hell of a match, though. Came down to literally the last question there.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Happy sign, Travis. Good job. Good work.
Yeah, good job on that. Also, I did any of us, aside from like the bonus questions, were there any wrong answers?
There were 0 wrong answers. So theoretically, movie-wise, you guys you pitched a perfect game movie-wise.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that might be maybe the first time that's happened. I have to look back and think, but that's really well done.
That's wild. That's fun.
Aside from maybe Khan in our playtest, I know he's gone perfect movie-wise in playtests, but you know that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
It's unofficial.
Yeah.
Oh, great game though, but Chance, you're today's winner, man.
Yeah, no, this is fun. I hope to play more people in Cinemojis. This is great.
Yeah. You did great, especially considering there's, you had the one animation movie. I had to sneak one.
You gotta get one in there. Cyclops, Mike Wazowski.
Cyclops, Mike Wazowski. We got a 23-19 somewhere in the match. I
Good.
was trying to see if we could sneak in one more reference, but it didn't happen.
I kept waiting for the round 3, like sci-fi, but it's animated. Mars needs mums.
If I was able to write these fast enough like that, I was gonna sneak a new movie and just do that. But man, you're today's winner, so floor is yours. Plug, promote.
Yeah. Find me at Twitter, @ChanceWars_91. Check out Choice by Chance, the podcast episode on. I don't know if this is dropping, but like we're doing this year, we're doing our watch on the MCU Infinity Saga as well as other stuff. That's been a lot of fun. On the YouTube channel, No Choice by Chance, we have Left Side Strong Side, where me, friend of the show Khan, and Jacob London all come in. We talk about football. We're in the off season right now, so we're not doing the shows frequently, but we have a lot of fun stuff planned. Also, the Dark Horse podcast, we started this year for awards season. Again, depending on when this drops, you'll be able to watch our Call Our Shots episode where we try to predict the nominees for next year's Oscars right now, as we're recording this in March. So, yeah, tune in to see us call our shots and see how right or wrong we are next year. But yeah, tune into all that.
Nice. And we'll for sure have your links in the description below, so you guys, whoever's watching, click below, click his links, check out his channels. Travis, valiant effort. Like I said, came down to literally the last question, but hell of a match, man.
Yeah. Do a little more strategizing in the third round, I guess.
Yeah, no, you had there was some good game theory going on between the two of you as far as who's answering what. So I liked the little back and forth. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, floor's yours now. Go ahead.
Sure. Yeah. You can. I mean, really, the only social media I use is Letterboxd. So find me there. That's the only thing you're gonna find me doing. And then do the Most Dangerous podcast, where we go through. Me and my hosts Dustin Meadows and Alex Burnell and special guests, we try to take a look at every movie in which somebody is hunted for sport.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hence the title of the podcast. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we've Predator, the Most Dangerous Game. Yeah, that's yeah.
At what point do you get into The Pest?
Oh, The Pest was like our third episode.
Oh, was it?
Nice.
Well, yeah, no, we're doing that. Ready or Not 2 is coming out, so nice. That also, goes into that category. Yeah. But yeah, so check us out doing that. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
Right on. And same thing, I'll have his links in the description as well, so everyone please check these guys out. As for myself, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, like he said, @DJindoian. As far as the show, you can follow us on all social media at Cinemojis Trivia. Check us out on TikTok. We drop round 1 teasers for upcoming matches. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Yeah!